All right, boys and girls, it's Mr. Wong checking in with all of you. Hopefully, you had a good April 1st, and hopefully, you didn't get fooled too much by your friends and family at home. So, today's Thursday. Yesterday, your homework was to create a T chart for our topic that we're working on. Should sweets be banned from school birthday parties? So, hopefully, you read this article yesterday and you did your homework by creating a T chart for yes or no. So some of you are on the side of yes, sweets should be banned from school parties. Some of you are, um, you don't agree. You think no, sweets should not be banned. So hopefully you chose a side yesterday. Now, if you remember yesterday, I chose team yes. I think sweets should be banned from school birthday parties after reading this article. I was actually initially on team no, but because after reading this article, I realized, you know what? I don't think sweets are that good for these kids. So my mind has completely changed. And that's the power of a good opinion paragraph or a good opinion writing piece. And this one totally changed my mind. So today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be focusing on brainstorming and organizing ideas to support my opinion on a topic. Our topic is should sweets be banned from school parties? So make sure you have a side that you chose and make sure you have 3 reasons that support that side, okay? So what we're going to do next is I'm going to have you take out your writing notebook, turn to a new page, and I want you to draw. I want you to try your best to mimic this organizer over here. I know that's kind of hard because I'm doing it on the computer, but just find some room um, on a fresh sheet of paper. I want you to draw a big rectangle over here, and I want you to write the word my opinion inside that rectangle. Okay, so try your best to kind of mimic this for me. Now, right under this rectangle, I want you to draw 3 more rectangles going vertical, so top to bottom. So I want 3 on the left side, so 1, 2, 3. And for each one, I want you to write the reason 1 for the first one, reason 2 for the second, and reason 3 for the third rectangle, okay? And I want you to draw an arrow, kind of like this. And then on the right side, draw 3 more rectangles. Make sure these rectangles over here on the right side are a bit long. The width, make it a little longer because we're writing a little more compared to this side. So kind of extend this rectangle a little bit long compared to that one, okay? All right, so supporting details and examples, please write these headings so we know what we're writing, okay? So I'm gonna give you a few minutes to do this. You can pause the video while working on that, and then we'll continue when you're done. All right, boys and girls, we're back at it again. So what you're gonna do after you finish labeling your rectangles, you're going to be writing your opinion. So hopefully you chose a side. I'm for team yes. So I believe that sweets should be banned from school birthday parties. So what I'm going to write is, in my opinion, I strongly believe that sweets should be banned from school birthday parties and celebrations. I don't really like the word strongly. I'm going to use firmly. I firmly believe that, okay? So I want you to write your opinion. So if you believe that, please write that down. If you don't believe that, you should say sweets shouldn't be banned, okay? So write your own opinion. Well, I want you to write how you truly feel, okay? So after you're done with that, you're going to write the 3 reasons that you wrote yesterday in your T chart. So I'm on team yes. So I already have my 3 bullets down, okay? Help improve the health of American kids, distract students from learning in class. Students may be allergic to the ingredients used to make sweet treats. So I'm going to just take this and transfer it onto these 3 rectangular boxes over here. My first reason was fewer sweet treats will help improve the health of American kids. Okay? My second reason was bring in sweet treats could distract kids from learning in class. And my third reason, students may be allergic to the ingredients used to make the sweet treats. All right. So the reason why we're transferring these bullet points onto this organizer is because after doing that, we're going to be jotting down some supporting details and examples to back up our reason. Okay. Now your three reasons should back up your opinion, because if I if my opinion was sweets shouldn't be banned from school birthday parties, and I wrote these three reasons down, that wouldn't make sense because that's the opposite of what I believe in. So make sure your opinion matches, or your reasons support your opinion. If they don't, I want you to fix it, okay? So supporting details examples. I'm going to write some examples that I found from the text that prove to all of you who will read my essay um, why fewer sweet treats will help improve the health of American kids. So use the text to help with your examples. Also, you can use some experiences you've seen yourself in the classroom. That's fine, but I want you to pull at least one thing from the text, just because we have a source here, and it's smart if you use the source that's provided, because your experiences are important. However, when you have an actual text that's made from a big company like Scholastics, people will believe in you a little bit more. Okay. So an example I have for fewer sweet treats will help improve the health of American kids. I read over here something about 1/3 of American kids are overweight, and that can lead to serious health problems. So my examples could be kind of related to that. So I'm gonna say, for example, by not having these sweet treats available, kids at school will not have the opportunity to eat treats that may harm their health. So that's an example that supports my reason, because my reason is fewer sweet treats will help improve the health, right, of American kids. And my example over here, well, by not having these treats, kids won't have the opportunity to eat food that may damage their bodies. So that's one example. Now, I forgot to tell you, you should kind of like do a bullet point over here. I don't have a bullet point on my computer, so I'm gonna just use a little dash over here. Now that's just one example. Now I want to do supporting details. So something from the text that backs that up. So over here it says 1/3 of American kids are overweight or obese. Well, I want to add that because I didn't know that, and I think it's important for my readers to know that. So I'm gonna say, according, my favorite, 3 words, according to, actually 4 words, the text. Oh, let's do article. According to the article, 1/3 of American kids are overweight or obese. So 1/3 of them are overweight and obese. I think that's a great supporting detail to back up why fewer sweet treats will help improve the health of American kids. There's 1/3 of American kids are overweight. That's crazy. So I think that's a good supporting detail to back my reason up. Okay. And I also want to add on to that. You can do that. I'm going to say these health problems could be avoided if students aren't allowed to eat them for every birthday celebration. I know that I'm out of room. I'm just going to make my font a tad smaller. Let's do 12. Okay. So I have some supporting details, and I have an example that back up why fewer sweet treats will help improve the health of American kids. So right now we're brainstorming and organizing our ideas. So take your time, write down an example, something from the text or something you've experienced, and also find 1 or 2 details from the text that back that up. Okay. Now, my second reason, bringing in sweet treats could distract kids from learning. So I'm going to give you an example. I've seen this before. For example, a teacher could spend 15 to 20 minutes getting the treats ready and passing them out. boys and girls, that's a lot of time. 15, 20 minutes, you could be learning something during that time. So that's an example that I believe that supports that bringing in sweet treats distracts kids from learning. Um, Students could use this time to learn instead of passing out cupcakes, right? Just kidding. So that's my example. Oh, I forgot my little dash. My second dash. Well, according to the article, I think it says something about parties with messy foods and drinks require too much setup. Ah, there we go. So parties with messy foods require too much work to set up and clean. So I have an example from my own experience and also have a supporting detail from my article. So make sure you have an example and a detail from the article to back that up, okay? And my last one, students may be allergic to ingredients used to make sweet treats. Well, for example, I mean, this year I had a clear example. There's a few that are allergic to certain foods, and it's kind of hard to plan for that. Um, so some teachers prefer not to do it at all. So, for example, many sweet treats may have peanuts used to make it. Therefore, it may cause an allergic reaction to those who have peanut allergies, which is very common. So that's an example that can back up that students may be allergic to the ingredients used to make these treats. And something that I found from the text that I thought was interesting, 10% of today's kids suffer from food allergies. That's crazy. So I'm going to write I'm tired of using that actually. The text states, so since I'm copying directly from the text, I'm going to use quotation marks. 10% of today's kids suffer from food allergies. So both of these are supporting details and examples that back up my reasons, okay? So right now, you should have a beautiful, organized opinion piece. Make sure you have your opinion, your reason, supporting details and examples. Another reason, supporting detail and examples. Another reason, supporting details and examples. Now, obviously, I can write a little bit more. Like over here, I can add more to that, but I'm out of room. And to be quite honest, when I write my body paragraph, more ideas will come. And therefore, I can write it then and there. So right now, I'm just kind of mapping out my ideas, and I'm going to clean it up and add more to it later. This is brainstorming and organizing. We're not trying to shoot for perfection here, okay? So this is your task tonight. Please make sure you draw this organizer and make sure you fill in each part, because tomorrow we're going to start our introduction paragraph. And tonight I want you to watch a video on how to start a hook of an introduction paragraph. For those that know what a hook is, it's the first sentence or sentences that grab your reader's attention. And I want them to be different and creative. I want everyone to have, their own. But tomorrow I will be teaching you one that I really enjoy using. I want to challenge some of you to use that. Okay, but we'll talk about our introduction hooks tomorrow. All right, so finish this up. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good day.